Ladies and gentlemen, boys and girls, carrots of all ages, it is your favorite, greatest commentator, Robbie Campanelli, back with another episode of Universe Mode, and we are here with the man that does everything behind the scenes, Mr. Spicy Oreo. How are you doing today, buddy?
Spooky.
Spice. 75 episodes of this season of Universe Mode comes down to this pay-per-view, Halloween Havoc. Man, the butterfly effect of what will happen tonight is undeniable. We are on the first road to WrestleMania. And we have 3 crazy world title matches here tonight. You have Ashton Hudson defending his world championship against a guy that has despised him, hated him, wanted him gone, did not want 4 versus all to succeed. And then a later introducing to 4 versus all was Robbie, the man that brought Karrion Kross to the spotlight, the man that brought him up the card of Monday Night Raw to get Karrion Kross to that situation, Spice. It is crazy to think now, Robbie in that group has to defend his Intercontinental title against Damian Priest, who's the other guy that Robbie brought up. Damian Priest is so upset, and he wants to take down Robbie tonight. He wants to take what has given Robbie his ego and confidence that we did not see, and it came out of nowhere once he joined Ashton's group. And then you have Edge and Seth Rollins. Edge, who has been wanting to get his title back, that he lost in a fatal 5-way match. A match that he had no odds of retaining his title. And he got his opportunity defeating the likes of Keith Lee and Brock Lesnar. It is undeniable that I gotta mute Savage. Holy crap.
We also have a new title alert right now.
Spice, I'm in your share play right now.
You're in the share play?
Yeah. I'm watching the host play right now.
You can still see me while I'm streaming right now.
You're streaming. If you are streaming right now, yes.
You're looking at the gameplay right now.
Here. Yes.
Wait, what?
No way.
Wait, that's actually game changing. We're going to have up-to-date commentary? Have we broke the system? Shocked the system?
We've broken so many systems in this game, it's not even funny. Look at this tag title that Spice has constructed.
Look at that arena, look at that stage.
The purple tag belts for the women and their revolution starts now.
And of course, Liv is here for it. Who else but her?
Alright, Spice. Let's get started with what we do in every pre-show. But I do want to finish my point real quick on the other 2 challengers. Edge is easily the #1 guy to face Seth Rollins. He's probably going to be the best performer Rollins faces in his reign. And it could be a short reign. We could see Edge immediately get his title back. And that just shows how crazy tonight is. There is so much action here tonight. 14 matches. A WrestleMania and SummerSlam is 18 matches, and Havoc has 14.
Like we said, this is a make or break night.
For all brands, we could literally see something crazy happen. Alright, Spice, so first up, and actually let's real quick talk about the Raw World title. Walter, LA Knight, and Sheamus. Sheamus is trying to show that the move to Monday Night Raw was the answer to go to another tier that no one has gotten to. And that is so true, Spice. Sheamus won the main event of WrestleMania, coming over to Monday Night Raw, winning Raw's world title this past Monday against Kevin Owens, who has whooped ass since winning that championship. Was he the greatest champion? No. But he did undeniably whoop ass week in and week out since coming to the Monday Night Raw brand. Then you have LA Knight, who is undefeated in WWE, who walked into Monday Night Raw from being traded from NXT undefeated, destroying guys left and right, beating a guy like Bray Wyatt, who has tried to produce himself some wins. Just throwing everyone off in their tracks. And now, LA Knight, just 2 months ago, debuted against The Miz for the first time. And now will be in the first regular match of the night, challenging for the WWE World Heavyweight Championship. And then you get over. Then you get over. We just talked about 2 crazy superstars, but there's one more, Spice. There's one more crazy superstar that has been nuts. He is the 6th round first overall pick of the 2022 WWE Draft, the 26th selection. Walter. This man walked in on night 1 and had probably the greatest match of season 2 with Big E. Oh, yeah. Walter then goes on to defeat Tommaso Ciampa, who was on a great tear for his Intercontinental title reign. Stopped him dead in his tracks. He had a Defiant member in his unit, Alexander Wolf, took care of the garbage. And then drops his title eventually to Carmelo Hayes, and a month later is challenging for the World Championship after a win against Logan Paul at Hell in a Cell.
Ruby was stuck.
Alright, after all that explaining, let's go down to the predictions, Spice.
Oh yeah.
Shawn Michaels, Finn Balor.
Who did I say? Remember.
I'll just change it if you don't. If you.
Shawn Michaels.
Okay. I also picked Shawn Michaels. Kenny Omega, AJ Styles.
AJ Styles.
I'm going Kenny. Cody Rhodes versus The Undertaker.
Undertaker, easily.
I don't think it's going to be easily. I think Cody Rhodes has been a phenomenal performer since getting onto the scene, that he could produce an absolute classic with The Undertaker, but I don't see him coming out victorious. Naomi, Trish Stratus.
Trish Stratus.
And I'm going with Naomi. I went with Naomi a month ago when she defeated Charlotte Flair and Bianca Belair, who we did not think Naomi was coming up with the victory. I did. I believed in Naomi. And I'm going to stay believing in Naomi. And she's going to defeat the legend Trish Stratus.
The only reason I'm saying that is Naomi, I know this is just a kickoff show. She does not look good right now.
Hey, got to get rid of the ring cobwebs, right? Right before a world title match. And I just heard a match end.
Our first ever women tag team champions. Who else but Liv Morgan?
Liv Morgan and Ruby Riott run through the tournament and add 2 more title belts back. 2 4 versus all. They lost the men's tag title, but now they have the women's.
Who else but Liv Morgan?
As factual, Liv Morgan, like we said on SmackDown Super Show, is on a different level.
She is. She might be the best member of 4 versus all at this second.
All right. Well, I guess we don't really need a prediction for that match. That match was next. Ronda Rousey versus Rhea Ripley.
Ripley.
I'm going Ronda. I think Ronda's reign is not over anytime soon. I have not seen her look like she's about to crack. She, in the second run, knew exactly what she had to do and has been under the radar as a women's champion.
Take a look at your future World Heavyweight Champion.
Liv versus Scarlett.
Liv. But it's not going to be easy. Scarlett's going to put up a fight.
I agree with you there. Ashton versus Cross.
Cross.
I'm going Ashton, man. This is crazy. You don't exactly believe in your character, but I do think Ashton has just been too good to give up here tonight and lose his championship.
Should I? Hold on, guys. I accidentally left the party. Hold on. Did not mean to do that.
You good?
Yeah, did not mean to do that.
Look at Walter walk down, potentially about to get his first world title.
I can actually start share plays now. And streams.
It's great. I sadly still can't listen to music. Spice, Walter could finally become world champion at Halloween Havoc. I'll be back in a minute. I'm looking on my phone. But yeah, Spice, it's crazy to think that we are 15 minutes away of seeing if Raw has a new world champion. All right.
That's crazy.
Next up, Rollins and Edge. I'm going Edge.
Rollins.
I see your point, but I stand with what I said earlier. I think Edge is the best performer Rollins is going to face, and this is going to be Rollins' big challenge early on. Next up, LA Knight, Sheamus, and Walter, the match that's getting ready to start. Spice, Sheamus, LA Knight, Walter.
Walter, didn't we do that one?
I don't know. I'm going LA Knight, though. I think LA Knight's undefeated streak and then winning a world title could elevate him to the top immediately. I think he has so much star potential. He has looked so good in his matches. We have all, like our eyes are bowled open in LA Knight matches. That is how crazy he has been. Next up, Robbie versus Priest. This is a massive rivalry. Priest is so destroyed by what he witnessed Robbie do and join 4 versus all. He wants Robbie's Intercontinental title more than anything in the world.
I'm picking Robbie though.
I think Robbie's retaining. I don't think 4 versus all is falling tonight, especially after we saw them win the women's tag titles. That is going to be motivation for later tonight.
But even
Next
going
up,
back to the main event though, Cross is on a different level right now.
next up, Omos The Rock.
Omos.
Okay. The Nigerian Giant over The Rock. I think The Rock's going to come in and show that the Samoan bloodline is not dead.
Even then, he didn't even really get through Roman that easily.
He didn't, but Roman fell. Will The Rock fall with him is the question. Next up, Angelo Dawkins, Big E, Trent. This is the match I am excited for. These 3 have performed over the past 5 weeks building up to this match. This match could break down the whole show.
Angelo Dawkins.
I got Trent. And then the tag title match. The Way, who have been the best tag team in WWE history. The Artists, who have been on a dominant tear over the past few months. I thought I muted that man. And then you have the Viking Raiders, who had an upset victory over Seidel and Tommy, who were looking to get on the card for Havoc and failed. Tommy is on a 3-game losing streak since coming back to this sport. And now, Spice, we go down to commentating Halloween Havoc. Welcome everyone watching. This is going to be absolutely special if you're watching it now or watching later. It's going to be very special. And I'm coming up and doing that right now. Oh my gosh. It is
You got yourself a good match so far, actually. The stars might not show, but it's been hard hitting. LA Knight actually has all the control in the match right now.
As he's shown in any match he's been in, that he can keep control and look amazing doing it. Something that Spice says Chris Cosmic lacks.
Excitement. I just don't get excited when I see Chris Cosmic in matches. He lacks that factor.
Sheamus just throwing Walter into Knight, and Knight now getting to his feet. And he's going to get back in the ring and let Walter and Sheamus go at it. These two are the guys... My God, what is wrong with this kid's mic? Holy crap. Sheamus.
LA Knight's had the most momentum, I think so. But his health is the worst so far.
Not anymore. He has a sledgehammer and he's beating down the two people
This was the show I was
in this match.
I was gonna turn the HUDs off, but I forgot.
It's all good. Spice, LA Knight, Sheamus, Walter. A match that we've been waiting for weeks.
It's not even fair they get to use weapons. Because Walter's chops alone is a weapon.
Oh, I agree. Can we just talk about the legacy that Walter is building here in WWE? The amount of amazing matches he's had. The title pedigree he's starting to build already. Longest reigning Intercontinental Champion in his first ever reign. Nice powerbomb by Sheamus into an elbow drop on Knight. And now we get to see the two that we were looking to see at Havoc. LA Knight's just a joiner, like Robbie in the last pay-per-view. Will be the last cross-brand champion to cash in for a world title shot. Walter throwing LA Knight. LA Knight's in a lot of trouble right now. Sheamus nowhere to be found. Nice counter though. And look at LA Knight throw down some offense. Dropping Walter, and here comes Sheamus. Sheamus getting back in the ring, and Walter countering it and laying out LA Knight. LA Knight got twisted into 13 different ways off of that clothesline. Oh my gosh. And then Sheamus hitting his signature right there on Walter, but LA Knight quick to take over, and he plants the champion. It says LA Knight's night. 1, 2, no.
It feels so weird having you actually right there.
I agree. And LA Knight was looking to he was trying to put away Sheamus again. DDT taking out Knight. Sheamus going for a pin, and Walter's gonna break it up. And then look at this, Sheamus, Irish Curse, bro kick to Walter. Is he retaining? 1, 2, 3.
We know Walter is very resilient.
But barely, Spice, kicking out at 2.969, 420, 666. And now Walter.
This is legitimately going to make Universe Match so much better.
I agree.
The commentating's not behind anymore. Holy crap.
Walter.
I can react at the same time you do.
I agree, bro. I agree. I'm so excited. Walter throwing Sheamus in the night. What's he thinking about here? Oh, God. Look at Walter. Double choke slam. Oh, my God. Walter covering Sheamus. 1, 2. No. Double choke slam. Picking up Sheamus. And picking. Here we go. What's he doing? Powerbomb, laying out Sheamus, telling him to get back to his feet.
But LA Knight is getting up.
That is true. And now Sheamus counters the 3 powerbombs. Elbow drop by Knight, and now it's Sheamus and LA Knight. Elbow to Sheamus. Combos by Knight.
This is what they want. Walter's out.
Oh my gosh. And look at the bro kick. LA Knight ducked. Clothesline by Knight. Walter nowhere to be found.
Imagine.
In the middle of the
There's no way.
Flatliner. There it is. Walter nowhere to be found. 1, 2, 3. LA Knight is WWE World Heavyweight Champion. The undefeated streak continues. He's busted open. It was a freaking crazy match. I'm going absolutely nuts, and I don't give a living fuck. LA Knight is atop of the world here tonight.
That is big.
Oh
but
my God.
Looking at the current champions, does that put Raw at a bit more of a disadvantage for Survivor Series?
No! He's fucking defeated! He is unstoppable!
But you got Seth and for now Ashton to deal with.
I agree. Okay, now thinking about it, now coming back to level-headed because I had so much adrenaline after that match. My God, it wasn't a long match, but there were some crazy spots and crazy kickouts, and I am already like loving Havoc.
How did LA Knight turn into a
Tampa, Florida got an absolute showing for the kickoff match. Sorry, not kickoff match, but first match of the night. And what was your question, Spice?
I said, how did LA Knight just pop out of nowhere? I mean, we can ask that about Drew Gulak, Cameron Grimes.
Because LA Knight made such a big showing at SummerSlam when his Titantron hit and cost The Miz. And then 2 matches with The Miz later, LA Knight's being talked about. LA Knight is starting to get some buzz. A Leroy Jenkins match later, a Bray Wyatt match later, a few other matches later, and he's 8-0, and people are like, okay, LA Knight's starting to become a big deal, gets traded to Monday Night Raw, picks up the cross-brand title against Cameron Grimes of all people, walks through this road to get here, being the last person to cash in the cross-brand title for a world title, succeeds. LA Knight is actually goated, in my opinion, right now. But next up, Naomi gets her biggest challenge yet, somewhat. I don't know if you say this one or the last one, but Trish Stratus being one of the GOATs of wrestling, Naomi has a tough fight ahead of her. We already have one title change here tonight.
And Naomi's coming off a loss not too long ago. She just lost in the kickoff show.
Spice, what do you think about the new Raw World Champion?
I mean, as much as he annoys me a little bit, he deserves it. He really deserves to be the champion right now.
But Spice, now you really got to think into it. Walter was supposed to be the guy after tonight. That was what every social media headline was. This is Walter's moment at Halloween Havoc. This is where Walter becomes the face of not only Raw, but WWE. This was supposed to be the moment we were all waiting for. What do you have to say about that? Walter had an amazing chokeslam and an amazing match, but he's now titleless.
That is unfortunate for Walter, but he'll bounce back. He definitely
I do
will.
agree with you there. I do agree with you there.
And if it's not on Raw, he'll find a spot somewhere else and bounce back. He'll go somewhere, he'll bounce back no matter what.
Walter definitely does have so much stardom. So many people believed that this was where it was going to be Walter's time in the limelight. But anyway, so far so good in this match. Trish Stratus throwing some combos. Nice little power slam to Naomi. And now Naomi getting out of the way and now trying to work on Stratus. Nice little, I guess, bulldog, but with the arm. Trying to break the 40-year-old's arm. Not a bad idea to get a win. Alright. Spice. Now think 4 weeks from now when we get to Survivor Series. Do you think Trish Stratus is the same opponent as Naomi would go up against if she would win this match in Ronda Rousey and
Liv Morgan for now.
Yeah, exactly. Ronda Rousey and Liv Morgan.
No.
So I think Marquis is predicting Trish Stratus to win here. I think Trish Stratus is the woman that will give the most fight. But look at this. Naomi has Trish Stratus locked in her finisher. But Stratus is not going to tap out. Not yet.
That's the one thing about the NXT roster is the women's division is kind of lacking. They got a little bit of firepower in there, but it isn't strong.
I agree. I do somewhat agree with that. The NXT women's roster is probably the weakest out of the other two brands. I do think with Charlotte, though, it was not the worst.
No. Last year, the NXT roster was pretty good for the women.
I agree.
It wasn't the greatest, but it was pretty good.
The person to spark the NXT women's revolution was Naomi. She was women's champion back then and was mad that she was not getting booked. So she said, every challenger come at me, I don't care. And we had a big 5-way women's match at season 1's SummerSlam for NXT, which really gave the foundation for the women to succeed. Trish Stratus throwing Naomi in the corner. Dropping Naomi. And going for a pin. 1, 2. No. Naomi staying alive in this match. The crowd chanting "Live Forever." Interesting. Spice, did you hear that?
Hear what?
The crowd was chanting "Live Forever."
They know who everyone came to see.
I mean, there's not a more popular woman on the planet than Liv Morgan has been. Now the question is, did Liv Morgan make Ashton Hudson, or did Ashton Hudson make Liv Morgan?
You know, I think this is one of those cases where they made each other. They were both already good.
And then Naomi hits the rear view. Stratus out. 1, 2, 3. Oh my God!
Yeah, see, okay, back to the point. They were both good, but they needed that extra push. And I feel like they both gave each other that push. So I don't really think it was one or the other.
That motivation to get to the top. Two brains came alike to become the top.
And then they just added to it.
And Trish Stratus is gonna put away Naomi and add some firepower for NXT.
We're only 2 matches in, but we have not had a retain.
We have not.
I wouldn't say it's time for the champions to start panicking yet, but it is not.
Trish Stratus picks up the NXT Women's title belt just a few weeks, 4 weeks to be exact, after Naomi won her second reign. We'll have to see what's next. All right. Just letting King know that he is a new women's champion.
As we're getting ready for AJ Styles and Kenny Omega, flanked with
what does
backup.
Discord show? Oh, I thought you would have pictures.
I do not. There he is. The phenomenal AJ Styles.
He has had to deal with one of his biggest enemies in wrestling history since making his debut to WWE. Kenny Omega and AJ Styles will go at it for the first time one-on-one inside a WWE ring here at Halloween Havoc. Spice, what do you have to say about this feud going on right now?
It's been something. I didn't expect Kenny Omega to just come out and come after AJ Styles. Imagine if AJ Styles is still champion. This could be a WWE Championship match right now.
I agree, and that would be a main event caliber world title match. But the fact that it's here at match number 3 just shows how much storyline is going into Havoc, how much crazy different scenarios is going on at Havoc. So many different title matches, so many people trying to get to their top spot. This is the real first opportunity for people to walk into the door and try and get noticed enough to make WrestleMania. 18 matches. And there's so many superstars in WWE, over 130 superstars that are trying to make their name known. And we'll have to see over the upcoming months who those superstars will be. And these two guys right here could easily be in the making of one of the superstars that could be at the top of SmackDown by then.
That mountain is quite
loaded with talent.
Quite loaded. You got the two in the main event. You got guys like Riddle who's still there. Guys like Cameron Grimes who's climbing. Styles is still there.
Sorry. With LA Knight's win, do you think a kind of fire has to be lit under the wrestlers' asses that now you really have to go out there and perform? Because this guy just walked in and is now walking out world champion, right? Now everyone around him has to evolve and try and get back up to the top level. I feel like LA Knight was a wake-up call for every wrestler.
Indeed.
Moving forward.
I think Gulak started it. LA Knight's taken it again. And then we're seeing it again with Cameron Grimes.
That is true. That is another superstar that's kind of got that same energy that I'm now here, and if you take one eye off of me, I will be taking your title. That's what Drew Gulak did. That's what LA Knight did. And could Cameron Grimes be next? Could Ashton Hudson underestimate Cameron Grimes down the road? It could be Karrion Kross. It could be AJ Styles. It could be Big E. But whoever that man may be, when time comes, Cameron Grimes, if you don't come up to the plate, he's going to take your title. And there's no ifs, ands, or buts about that.
That is true. He has been very good.
Kenny Omega going to the top, looking for him.
What
was
Big
he
E's
looking
in that,
for?
in that
Countered
too.
by AJ Styles, and now looking for a phenomenal forearm, but Omega not going to allow it. Now Styles in perfect spot, but Omega not going to allow it again. What's Omega looking for on the outside? Dropping Styles on the side of the ring. And then picking him up. Powerbomb. What a move by Omega. 2 count right now. 3. And look at Styles. Was looking for some offense, but then that running knee by Omega could have just laid out Styles. And then a clothesline. Styles could be out cold. 6 count. Could this end in a count out? 7.
This has been Kenny
8.
Omega's match.
9.
These two just going at it on the outside.
Styles saving
breaking
it.
the count. For what?
These two are at war, Spice. I don't think it's a matter of who wins this match. It's who inflicts more damage. This is where 2 world-class athletes that are known around the world and all different have fought each other in so many different promotions, and now on the biggest stage they get the opportunity to show what they are made of. These two know each other so well, and the Styles setting up for a phenomenal forearm, lands it. Omega could be out. Is it over? 1, 2, no!
Not quite yet.
We were literally inches away from Styles winning this match from a count out. And look at the clothesline by Omega. Picking up Styles. Was looking for the knee a second time. And Styles didn't allow it. And throws Styles out of the ring. And the Young Bucks are going to go out of the way. What's Omega thinking about now? Styles down on the bottom of the ring. Or in the outside of the ring, I meant to say. Omega getting back, Styles back in the ring, and he's going to enter the ring. But Styles has Omega up. Plants him. Omega is busted open from that move. Styles was looking for the springboard 450. Did not get it. And was looking for it again, but Omega to his feet, and Omega with a massive chop sending Styles to the mat, and was looking for another. Styles comboing back. Uh-oh, no way, no way. 1 winged angel to Omega. 1, 2, 3. My God. Everyone's saying one more time. The disrespect by Styles. Look at Omega is pissed and now is stomping the heck out of Styles, picking him up. Nice little backbreaker. Springboard moonsault not going to connect. Styles gets out of the way. Big kick to the back. Omega in some pain. Doing it again. And Styles setting up for one more phenomenal forearm. And Omega doesn't allow it. What's he looking for? Styles gets out of it. Scorpion death drop by Styles. Going to the top rope. What's he looking for? Telling Omega to get to his feet. And Omega catches Styles. What's he looking for? 1 winged angel to Styles.
That was clean.
1, 2, 3.
That was a very clean finish.
Very much so. And Styles put up a fight, but Kenny Omega on the Havoc stage walks out victorious. What is next for Kenny Omega? Wow. Every match is slapped so far, Spice.
It has. Everybody's showing out.
I 100% agree. My gosh. Next up, will we see a new tag team champion? The Way, the Viking Raiders, the Artists. And we start with the Artists. It's so good.
It's great.
What is this, bro? Look at Shinsuke drive down in the hot rod.
Enjoy it. You won't see him again until the match starts.
That is such a cool car of Shinsuke's. It should have been Cosmics.
The energy of Rick Boogs is ecstatic right now.
He's gonna need that energy. No one has completely stopped the Way since the start of season 2.
Sitting in the thing.
Nobody has kept the Way down. And that is for damn sure. And look who it is. The greatest tag team in WWE history. Dexter Lumis and Johnny Gargano. Two-time World Tag Team Champions.
They are on their second reign. Will they be stopped is the real question.
And this is the new team. This is their first world title shot. Got an upset victory on NXT against Seidel and Tommy. It's Eric and Ivar, the Viking Raiders.
Might be the worst for wear of the three, but don't count them out.
Might be knockoff Demolition, but they definitely proved back on NXT that they earned a spot for the pay-per-view.
Did you notice earlier when Walter came out, the Imperium eye was cut off? It was just M and Imperium.
Interesting.
I was gonna say something earlier, but I forgot.
And here we go immediately. The Viking Raiders looking phenomenal. Eric just throwing Gargano around, but Boogs is doing good on Ivar. And then you got Lumis and Shinsuke. We look at a lot of these matches, Spice, and we're like, Lumis could one-on-one against a lot of these competitors and have phenomenal matches. You think of Trent. You think of Randy Orton. You think of, I'm thinking of more tag teams they faced.
Anyone in 4 versus all, honestly.
You think of the Usos. Any of those guys could have great one-on-one matches with Lumis.
Shinsuke.
Shinsuke.
He's been doing some picking up a lot of steam since he's come back.
Boogs.
Boogs has some
Boogs
freaky
match
strength.
That we have seen over the past few weeks since we've seen Shinsuke Boo grow.
The artist. Stop it. What's wrong with you?
And look at Boogs. Talk about crazy strength again.
He's bench pressing Dexter Lumis right now.
Squatting.
I know what I said.
Spice is like, God dang, I said the wrong thing.
But this is the ideal situation for anyone in this match.
Oh my God, a Shinsuke!
This is what you want if you're in this match. You want just 2 people in the ring. So right now, either the artist or the Way would win the match.
That is true. That is the only way to win, is inside the ring. All this is just to tear your opponents apart.
And no one's in the ring now. As I say it, I think it's Ivar throws Gargano back to the ring.
And Spice, What did you think about all three competitors in the Raw World Title match tonight? Individual performances. Look at Ivar, could potentially win it. Gargano kicks
Honestly,
out at 2.
I think the worst the worst one was Walter. Like honestly, Sheamus was very impressive. LA Knight
He
went
nearly
out.
won multiple times.
Walter
was
was
just-
good, but he was the worst of the three.
That double choke slam was awesome.
It was nice. That was a great moment.
Why is Walter in every banger, bro?
Banger after banger after banger.
After banger, after banger. And look at Gargano. Has Ivar where he wants him to retain the tag titles. But
This
Ivar's
submission's
not
put
giving
a
up.
lot of people away.
This is their first opportunity. They do not want to be let go. They do not want to let go of it that easily.
Just a crazy stat real quick. NXT is the only brand that hasn't held the tag titles yet.
That is 100% true. And Eric and Ivar have looked good in the match tonight. We could see them become the first NXT World Tag Team Champions.
There hasn't been a weak spot in the match yet. Every team's looked good. We have
And
our
that is
typical
hard to find in
Dexter
tag
Loomis
matches.
getting the crap beat out of him outside of the ring every match.
Look at that move by Shinsuke to Ivar. How did he get him up? And Gargano going for a pin. Not
I would
even
say
a one
momentum.
count. Shinsuke's just dragging Ivar all around the ring.
Uh-oh.
Uh-oh. Gargano putting the move into another Viking Raider. Will Eric be able to hold on this time? Eric refusing to give up. Look at
Nakamura
the
confident.
Raiders.
I think... No, Rick Boogs saved the match, though.
He did.
Or maybe
And then
Shinsuke
look
didn't
at
even see
Ivar
it.
suplex to Shinsuke.
I don't think Shinsuke saw the submission.
Everyone back in the ring. Look at Eric with
Which is
Gargano.
not an ideal situation for a win.
Loomis sending Shinsuke out of the match. Look at him just stare at Shinsuke profusely. And now goes after him. We lose another member. Boogs going for a pin. Gargano's going to get out of it. And look at Boogs. Power slam to Gargano. And Boogs could be looking to get the artist some new hardware. 1. And there's the Viking Raiders again. But look at Boogs. Viking Raiders counter. Ivar taking out Boogs. And here it is. The Raiders' opportunity is now. Ivar dropping Boogs. But Gargano's to his feet. Look at Ivar drag Boogs. And Gargano trying to steal a pin. And Ivar's like, what? But look at Gargano. Throws Ivar in the corner. What's he looking for? Sending him into the middle turnbuckle. Boogs picking up Ivar. Ivar fighting back though. A massive war on the outside and a massive war on the inside. Gargano choking out Boogs
Looking in
now.
another submission, but Boogs is gonna tap.
And Boogs immediately taps. And away. Hold on to their World Tag Team titles. The crowd are booing the way.
That is something.
That is something new. Tampa, Florida, not liking to see the Viking Raiders or the artist pick up the tag belts. And Spice, we are moving right along Havoc. As next up, we get to see our second singles women's title match here tonight. This time, Ronda Rousey coming out on a victory against Kaylee Ray at Hell in a Cell immediately starts getting beat up by Rhea Ripley, who's getting her second opportunity at Ronda Rousey's Raw Women's Championship. Here we go. Miss Brutality Woman.
Miss Brutality Woman.
Going one-on-one against knockoff Roddy Piper if he had a vagina.
Pretty sure we can't be saying that.
Probably can't be, but that was pretty funny.
This is why I put it for no, it's not for kids.
Here we go. Rhea Ripley could just be another challenger to fall in Ronda Rousey's game. But Spice, at least now we have retained titles. We haven't seen a singles retained title yet. But Ronda Rousey could be the first. Or will Rhea Ripley become the new Raw Women's Champion, Spice? Everyone chanting Rhea here tonight, Spice. Everyone wants to see a new Raw Women's Champion here in Tampa, Florida.
Yeah, but that is the thing. I know that Ronda Rousey is not very liked. Because that's the thing you gotta ask. Do they really want Rhea Ripley to win? Or they just want Ronda Rousey to lose?
Here we go, Rhea Ripley. And Ronda Rousey squaring one-on-one for a second time. Spice, the show's already being burnt down. Is potentially on pace to be our best pay-per-view yet. And look at Rhea immediately throwing Ronda into the ropes. You're not in a cage anymore, Ronda. You're in the squared circle with a Rhea Ripley who is hungry and is just beating down the arm of Ronda now. And Ronda now having to fight back. Now throwing some shots into Rhea. Has knocked women out with her fists in the past. Rhea's got to watch herself. Ronda's also snapped women's arms, ripped them off their body.
And then eaten them.
Okay. Are we talking about Ronda Rousey or Jeffrey Epstein here?
Don't think he did that, but...
Or no, who was it?
Talking about Dahmer?
Yeah, sorry. Is it Ronda Rousey or Jeffrey Dahmer?
Pretty sure we're not supposed to say that either, but...
That's what makes us great, though. Rhea Ripley. Now, throwing some stomps into Ronda Rousey. These two are trying to beat the living crap out of each other.
Trying to make sure the other one, if they lose, they're done.
Whoever wins this match is not winning Raw a point at Survivor Series.
Oof.
What a knee right into Rhea Ripley. And uh-oh, Ronda Rousey, Piper's Pit! to Rhea Ripley. That's put so many women away. 1, 2, 3.
And it puts another one away. That was quick.
That was quick. No one in the crowd, everyone is just in complete, like, what the fuck?
Annoyance. Shock, if you will.
Ronda Rousey is going to be as hated in the game as she was in real life with her title reign. Rhea Ripley looks pissed.
I mean, she got destroyed. Like, she didn't really stand a chance.
Neither did Kaylee Ray. So, Spice, this sparks the question. We have a woman that is unstoppable, even more unstoppable than Liv Morgan, in Ronda Rousey. We literally 10 seconds ago said that these women were going to break it down until Raw has no chance of having a point. Now, Raw has a big advantage in the women's match for Survivor Series. Ronda Rousey looks like she could walk in and steal a point for Monday Night Raw with ease. At this very moment, Liv Morgan has been stardom across the board, but that stardom only gets you so far when you're facing a real fighter like Ronda Rousey. Kaylee Ray felt like stardom could help her. Rhea Ripley felt like stardom could help her. It doesn't. When you're facing a absolute brutal human being, it don't matter. You could be one of the most liked people in this sport. It don't matter when you have to go up against a literal bear. And next up, Finn Balor said he will not come out with the demon. That he wants to beat Shawn Michaels. End this chapter showing that he can do it without the demon. This is where it all comes to an end. This is where all of Balor's frustration of this legend just walking all over him. And now, Finn Balor walks down to the ring to prove his worth. That WrestleMania wasn't a give me to him. He earned that third spot. That Finn Balor is low-key one of the top superstars in NXT. That just doesn't get talked about enough. He's walking down alone. He's walking down with just him and himself. That's what Shawn Michaels has drove this man to. Triple H attacks him after matches, causes him to go into his alter ego and completely destroy Shawn and Triple H.
And the worst part is, he's got backup now in Bray Wyatt. I almost called him the Fiend.
That is true. Bray Wyatt has been helped. He beat Shawn Michaels, if I'm correct, on the Super Show.
He did.
So Shawn Michaels might not be coming into this match 100%. And Finn Balor immediately going to the top. Could have been looking for a coup de grace early. And then a missile drop kick to Shawn Michaels. Elbow drop to Shawn Michaels. Finn Balor has been in big moments here in the WWE. He's known that he can be at the top. He can perform at the best level. So he just needs to put it all together and beat Shawn Michaels. That is the only thing that can be going through Finn Balor's head. I need to beat Shawn Michaels to get to the top, to get past this. That he is a has-been, and I am the new Shawn Michaels. I am the new top competitor for NXT moving forward. Because just think, beating Shawn Michaels here tonight, Finn Balor can be knocking on the King of NXT's door. Pile driver by Shawn Michaels, showing some old school. And continuing now to just work on Balor. And Spice for Shawn Michaels' case. Returning to the WWE after 10 months of injury, being injured by Roman Reigns. To mark his last run in WWE. And he has said it. He wants one more world title if he can in this last run. Shawn Michaels wants one more marquee match in his career before he enters the Hall of Fame. He's been completely honest and completely direct with his goal. And he walked all over Finn Balor, and Finn Balor will not give up his spot unless he is put to death.
Which he's looking very good right now.
Very true. Just hit a missile dropkick on Shawn. 1, 2. No, Shawn kicks out at 2.
I think that was more of a check where I'm at situation for Finn.
That is true. Most likely. And look at this. Balor going to the top. This could be a big moment here. Coup de grace out of the way. Shawn Michaels. Elbow to Finn Balor. Out of nowhere. Going for a pin. 1, 2. No. Just spilled my drink. I just freaking backhanded my drink. And here we go. Shawn Michaels setting up for a sweet
Shawn Michaels
music
did to his drink.
Finn Balor. Night, Finn. 1, 2. No. Not gonna be that easy. Like I said, Spice, it's not gonna be that easy. These are two guys that are trying to get to the next level.
It's never easy.
These are two guys in similar situations, but just different in age. One doesn't have as much time. One does, but he does not want to give up the spot, especially to someone that's trying to walk all over him, that hasn't been here in the past 10 years, hasn't been wrestling in the past 10 years. Finn Balor has been trying to make his name known since he's been Finn Balor. And here we go. Look at Finn Balor coming back on Shawn Michaels. Swing blade to the Heartbreak Kid. 1, 2. No.
What was that?
My dogs. Knee to the head.
Uh-oh. If Finn lands this is bad.
And very much so. Coup de grace to Shawn. 1, 2, 3.
That'll do it.
And Finn Balor does it. He ends the chapter and he proves he can beat Shawn Michaels 1-on-1.
Without the demon.
Without the demon.
And another really good match. But honestly, people can say that the demon gave him this momentum. Because if he'd have never resorted to the demon, who knows what would have happened.
Alright, Spice. Next up, the match that we say could be the best, and we've already had a phenomenal show. To this point.
Here's the former U.S. champion.
Big E, who won it in a battle royal by tossing Angelo Dawkins over his head. And
Then Angelo
Dawkins
won it back.
landing hard on that ground to lose his title. And then, in a U.S. title match, Angelo Dawkins gets his title back. And now, to finish this chapter of 3 massive human beings trying to win gold. Just think of what Trent could do here tonight, and what Trent could help potentially make a 4 versus all. Here he is. Look at the attire for 4 versus all. Here we go. Trent Hudson. 3 versus all, nice.
Some of them just don't save, some of them do.
Like, look at this spice. This is Trent's moment right here. That man has been dominant on SmackDown. And this is his biggest shot yet. This could be his last shot for the U.S. title.
Last shot for a while. Definitely could be.
Could go focus on regaining that tag team championship for 4 versus all. Angelo Dawkins. That man, I can just continue to re-say his story, but I don't need to. Angelo Dawkins is one of the most relevant superstars in WWE. Everyone knows what this man has went through. Every single thing Montez Ford put him up against.
If you're Montez, you can't afford to be doing that and then being the worst of the two. So not only are you an a-hole for doing that, but you also, now you look stupid.
It has not been a good couple months for Montez Ford.
We'll get that dealt with. We'll try not to leave the party this time. Hopefully this will be the last one we need to start.
We're going on 2 hours now?
What's up, Gator? Are we really going on 2 hours?
I was about to say, it's 12 o'clock.
This is a big pay-per-view, man.
Yeah, Spice is normally in bed around this time.
Really when I gotta be up early.
Alright.
I don't want to deal with people being tired.
Angelo Dawkins, Big E, Trent Hudson.
What happened to the Spice that used to stay up till 6 o'clock in the morning and then wake up at 8 o'clock in the morning? What happened to that Spice?
Still there. Still there, don't worry. On days off, it's still there. So I just can't afford to deal with people when I'm tired. People irritate me.
Look at Angelo on Trent.
What
What a move that was.
that?
I have no clue.
Talk about pulling out all the
Angelo.
stops.
I agree. He's going off on everyone. Now he's going for a pin while Trent's not looking. Trent's like, what the heck, man?
Too early, though. Big E's not going down that easy. We know that. Ask Walter.
Oh, for sure. Yeah, exactly. Ask Walter. Took 3 power bombs off the top rope to put away that man.
And we'll get back to this
Look
fight
at
after
Trent.
these quick commercial breaks.
If you do what I think you're going to do, I'm going to punch you through the TV.
1. Only a 1 count. This match
Imagine,
still
like,
got
in the
a
middle
lot
of a WWE
of
fight,
life
you
to
just write
live.
the commercial.
And look at Big E throwing Angelo into that corner. And now
Like-
throwing combos at Trent. Big E taking down Trent and now throwing some punches at him.
Oh my God, he just hit him with the
And
RKO.
now Big E
Whopper,
staring
Whopper,
down Angelo.
Stop. Stop.
The battle for the top of the
Jeez.
SmackDown mid-card. And Big E planning down the champion. The challenger's going at it now. With a champion nowhere to be found. Big E dropping at Trent.
We'll see that one later.
And now Trent just dumping Big E
Hit him with
to the
an
outside like
RKO.
Big E
Whopper,
did to
Whopper.
Angelo. And look at
Stop.
Trent's strength,
Whopper.
bro.
Stop.
I'm just imagining that.
And then
That'd be so
Angelo's
funny.
right there with a bat. And takes out Trent. Angelo swinging with a baseball bat. Trent throwing Big E back into the ring.
Man, swing a bat properly.
That man was swinging at anything and everything.
Call him Shogo Akiyama because that man cannot make contact with anything.
Ooh.
Big E with a DDT on the bat,
Yoshida
though.
Akame.
That's what you call contact. And then a spear by Angelo
That
to
was out of
Big
nowhere.
E. That was out of nowhere. And
That
then
was out of
Trent-
nowhere too.
Oh my God.
To retain.
1, 2, no.
Not quite yet.
I keep forgetting I'm reacting in real time, bro.
It's weird. It is weird
And
seeing you
Trent's
right
now
there,
out of the ring. Big E and Angelo. Look at Angelo dropping Big E.
Angelo's health is practically perfect. He is
Look
dominating
at Big
right
E
now.
drop Angelo, though. Oh, the vice grip. Bringing him back. And then a big club to the chest of Angelo.
This is Angelo's night right now.
I agree. Continuing to show why he... Oh, look at Big E!
It looks like we are going to have, right now, 2 title defenses. 3, right? It'd be 3.
I can't remember.
Because the way retained, Ronda retained. And
It
as
could
the way
be
this match is
Angelo.
going, Angelo looks to be retaining.
But look at Trent, though. Powerbomb to Dawkins.
But look at
And Trent
Dion.
leaving the ring.
Look at the,
Big E dragging
He
Dawkins.
look confused
And
as
Trent
fuck.
now coming back in the ring with a chair. Big E bringing Dawkins in the middle. Taking the chair out of Trent. But then the distraction's going to help Dawkins. Putting down Big E. And now it's Dawkins and Hudson. What's Dawkins thinking here? Hudson fighting back. Dawkins not allowing him to do anything. Trent's in a lot of trouble right now. Let's see if Dawkins can get the strength. Not yet. He does now. Suplex
The
to
thing is,
Hudson.
Big E's been the one that's looked the worst so far.
I agree.
Like, I'm not even just
Big
looking at the
shots
health
to
and
chest.
the momentum compared to the 3 right now. I'm just saying he's been down the majority of the match.
And here we go. Ashton was looking for something there.
Wrong one.
Big E has a table now. Throws it in the ring as soon as Trent gets in. Trying to get in the way. Stops Trent. In his tracks. Angelo's still dazed. And here we go. Big E. Squashing Hudson. Uh-oh. In the middle. What's Big E thinking? Hudson gets out of it. Counter by Big E.
The only problem for Trent is he's struggling to hit any moves. He
I
keeps getting
agree.
in good spots to do it. He just is struggling to.
And then look at Dawkins throwing E in the corner.
I think Dawkins is the only one that's hit anything special, right? I don't think Big E has either.
He has. Look at Dawkins picking up the table.
If you're Big E, you're not even stressing if you lose this match because you know You're the next in line for the WWE Championship, so you lose, you lose. You win, you win. It's
But
one of those.
speaking of the devil, big ending to Angelo in the middle of the ring. 1, 2, no.
Not quite enough.
That gets Big E into the match. And look at Trent. Trent doesn't even see Big E. Big E has a kendo stick and Angelo counters Trent. Clothesline by Angelo. Angelo's running wild and Trent's in trouble. And Trent walks right into that. Is that it?
That
1,
could do it.
2,
It will.
3.
Angelo retains. Trent's solo
Big
career
lag
runs.
spike right there, but struggles a little bit.
He did
But-
look better. The only thing is he struggled to hit the big moves when he needed to.
Doesn't help Big E got in the way.
That is a big reason why. Dawkins would have been hurting if that spear would have connected. Well, I'd assume it was a spear. It could have been anything, but it looked like it was going to be a spear.
Well, Spice, Dawkins retaining his United States Championship. Once again. And next up, a really, really heated rivalry. There's a lot of blood boiled up. Damian Priest is pissed, to say the least. He wants Robbie's title more than anything in the world, as I said at the beginning of the show. Robbie turned his back on Priest. Brought him up just to bring him down.
I mean, we've been
And now-
saying this for so long. Who really turned their back on who? When Robbie was getting beat down, none of them came out to help him. They let it happen.
That is true.
You're damn right.
Robbie just got destroyed for 25 minutes to the new legacy. Man, Damian Priest, who picked up a dominating victory over Ashton, the top dog of WWE. And now Robbie has to kind of be thinking, Priest is the most focused he's ever been in his career. What an outfit. The jacket, man.
But he's also got to remember, he's also the best he's been in his career right now.
Absolute facts. Could not beat Cosmic before 4 versus all. Beats Cosmic with 4 versus all. And here he is. The Intercontinental Champion, Robbie Campanelli. The real Robbie Campanelli.
Just seen the video you sent me on Instagram. What?
Hmm?
The video
There
you
is-
sent me on Instagram.
Spice, just think if Damian Priest picks up his first title here tonight. Robbie's gotten a lot of praise over the past few months, especially a name being John Cena, the leader. That's the match we forgot about,
Oh.
Spice, but it wouldn't have cut anyways. We already had 14 anyways. Alright, here we go.
Dude, Fuzzy would love that song.
Hey, look,
Robbie,
Fuzzy probably wrote this
Damian
one.
Priest.
Oh!
Immediately busting open Robbie with a disaster kick. Damian Priest. That's huge. And then a leg drop to Robbie. Here we go. Robbie has defeated Carmelo Hayes and John Cena in his title run. Will Damian Priest follow? Right now, Priest already breaking Robbie into the red hell. He has looked great. Combos flying, but Robbie trying to play some defense. Some good back and forth action. And here we go. Robbie was looking for a cosmic suplex. Countered by Priest. Priest looking for a flying crossbody. Countered by Robbie. These two know each other's ins and outs. And uh-oh, Robbie clocked into a chokeslam. Is this the fall of 4 versus all? 2! Not enough. Could this be the end of the IC title reign already? Damian Priest gets countered by Robbie. Robbie throwing shots. What's he looking for? Springboard! Swanton bomb! Into the sharpshooter! Will he make Priest tap? Will he make Priest tap here at Havoc early on?
This is actually quite big. That keeps Priest down a little bit and keeps the momentum middle.
I agree. And now Priest has Robbie up in a powerbomb, and Robbie goes flying!
This is also good for the champ. Champion's advantage.
Yes, but getting powerbombed outside the ring is not good for the champion.
He'll be fine.
And look at Priest feeling the crowd here tonight. This is his shot at becoming champion for the first time in WWE if you don't count the Global Championship.
There's a dog snoring, by the way.
I don't hear it. Alright. Robbie now working on the... Oh, God! That is not a position Damian Priest wants to be in, knowing Robbie has that sharpshooter. Robbie looking like a knockoff Tyson Kidd right now. 4 count. Damian Priest just staring down the IC champion, and Robbie now telling the crowd to shut up, and takes Priest to the ground. Priest trying to get to his feet, but then a knee caught to the face of Priest, and Robbie going to the top. What's he thinking? Telling Priest to get to his feet. And Priest countering Robbie. Uh-oh. Robbie trying not to allow Priest to do anything. And then Priest countering. Uh-oh. Reckoning to the IC champion.
It took 3 of these to put the WWE champion down.
1, 2, no.
Kick out at 2.
I'll do you one better, Spice. Kick out at 2. And here we go. Priest throwing Robbie into the corner. This is now or never for Team Cross. For Cross's side. This is the night to do it. Cross facing Ashton. Priest facing Robbie. Scarlett facing Liv. And here we go. Robbie stunned. Second choke slam to the champion. Is that it? 1, 2, no!
Not quite yet, but it's getting close.
It's getting very close. This time Priest missing that leg drop. Robbie getting him to his feet. Chop. Multiple smacks. Combo. DDT. And what's Robbie looking for? A sharpshooter that's countered by Priest. Robbie's in trouble. Clothesline setting out Priest. Smart move by the champion. And oh! Outside the ring! That's even more disastrous than the figure 4 itself! Got that leg locked in a position Priest could not have it locked in. And look at Robbie fight back again. Going up the ramp. Belly to belly. This is smart. Robbie, do not get back in that ring. as he goes back in the ring. 3 count right now. 4. And Priest telling the crowd to go nuts. Priest throwing Robbie for his second finisher. Stored. Robbie fighting back though. 2 count right now. German suplex on the steel to Priest. Knee to the face as Robbie to Priest. Continuing to work on the Archer of Infamy.
Oh, I actually knew his nickname. I'm surprised you didn't say something weird. This is good for the champion. They're far away from the ring. A 10 count. Keeps
The
his
Ace
title.
of Spades, Damian Priest, has looked amazing.
The cruiserweight. The Ace of Spades. The baddest woman on the planet.
Robbie's telling Priest, what you got, Spice? 8 count. Will Priest walk in? And Robbie says, never mind. Let's step
Ace of
back
Spades.
out.
I hate it.
9 count. Robbie
Why does
resets
the Ace
the
of
count.
Spades Damian Priest work though? Like, why does
I
that
don't
work
know.
as a nickname for
I
him?
just came up with that randomly, bro.
No, you didn't. It's Shayna Baszler, is it not? Come up with it randomly.
True. But look at Priest getting Robbie to his feet. Was looking for a reckoning. Robbie doesn't
It's not
allow
the Queen
it.
of Spades. It's one of the two.
What was Robbie looking for? Counter by Priest. Counter by Robbie. Priest is stunned in the corner. Chop by Robbie. What's Robbie looking for? Trying to break the arm of Priest. Priest still in that corner though. Robbie kick to that knee. Uppercut by Priest. And then a phenomenal forearm. Definitely not a phenomenal forearm. It was phenomenal, but not that. But an amazing forearm. And Robbie was looking for the sharpshooter. Priest counters. Look at Priest. About to drop Robbie. Robbie's in a lot of trouble. Priest picking up the IC champion. One more. Robbie counters. Uppercut. Bringing down the arm. Priest is down. Robbie has the sharpshooter locked in the middle. Is that it? Will Priest tap out? That back is being wrenched, and he does. Robbie retaining.
What an ending that was.
Havoc.
That was a really good ending.
I agree. Robbie looking at the crowd. Wait a minute. No. No way. No way. Wait, Robbie shaking the hand of Priest. No way! No way! Priest just shook the hand of the Intercontinental Champion. After all the turmoil. What does that mean? What does that mean for the main event of Havoc? We're not even close to being
Karrion
done.
Kross gonna do about that? How many more do we have? We have The Rock and Omos, of course. Liv hasn't even fought yet. NXT, me. There's at least 4.
My
it?
God.
4? Is there only 4 more? Maybe 5?
Any more new champions besides LA Knight and Trish?
No, actually, everyone's retained since.
Spice. Intercontinental title delivered.
It did. That ending might be one of the best endings we've seen in a while.
1 second, Spice. 1 second. Everyone is chanting Rocky. We all saw the Titantrons. We didn't know if it would be true. The Rock returns after a year of not being seen. We haven't seen him since he took an L to Roman Reigns. And now he could become NXT Hardcore Champion against the 7'3", 400-pound Nigerian Giant.
I think the Roman Reigns in universe mode is a big reason to disappear for a few years.
Soup, you here? Not at the moment. Alright, and then Spice. We said it on SmackDown Super Show. The most dominant superstar still in NXT. Omos, longest reigning NXT Hardcore Champion, has stacked them and smashed them. Anyone that has walked in front of that
the big
NXT
dog
Hardcore title, anyone that stepped up to the plate for that title against Omos has gotten destroyed. And now we have one of the greatest entertainers in history trying to be the one to stop Omos.
The guy from Fast and the Furious, probably.
Omos would make a great villain in Fast and Furious.
Just so he can turn at the end of the movie and be like, this is family.
Spice, look at Omos. 7'3", 400 pounds of pure muscle, height, and strength. The Rock, 265 pounds of an absolute roided physique. A lot of questions if The Rock is natty. But besides the point, two of some of the best we could put in a match together, Spice. The Rock and Omos. Two giants of the industry of entertainment.
And The
Look
Rock
at The
is looking
Rock.
impressive right now.
I agree.
We're taking an L to Roman Reigns.
The Rock just coming back after a year off, probably trained a lot, probably got himself right.
Came back to defend his bloodline.
This chapter ends with this match. But Spice, can we just talk about the last match real quick? What was your reaction to Damian Priest shaking Robbie's hand?
It's interesting. I think it shows that there's still that respect between those two. Maybe Priest figured out after he lost, he's like, maybe this was just a good decision for him. Maybe he just respected the decision.
Could this be all for Omos already? The Rock with the rock bottom and Havoc to the champion. No one's left Omos like this.
The question is, was that
Is it
smart?
Over? 1, 2, 3. We just watched The Rock knock off Omos.
Omos is like a 3-match losing streak, isn't he? Like 3 or 4.
The Rock has came back to Havoc to win gold. What? That match looked great off the bat and then just ended quickly. The Rock is back with gold. Everyone's going nuts. The Samoan bloodline is restored under The Rock.
And the thing is, we look at it, Roman Reigns should have won this title a while ago. But MVP cost him that opportunity. We got like 3 matches left. Look at that, Mercy. We're almost done. An hour and 40 minutes.
I feel like most 14 match shows at once would tire us the hell out. I am still going. I am still excited to see every match that is put up in front of us.
It's the glory
Scarlett,
of building up great pay-per-views.
I agree. Scarlett, Liv Morgan's chapter coming to an end. We could literally say Halloween Havoc, where the chapter ends.
You'll never see it again. The tagline.
Oh my, that's a great tagline. You'll never see it again. That's so good, Spice.
I mean, I don't think you ever see a guy like Omos get squashed like he just did again.
What the hell, man? And here we go. Spice. I'm literally getting goosebumps right now. Scarlett Bordeaux's turn to try and take down 4 versus all, one piece at a time. It doesn't help 4 versus all will still have IC title gold and tag team title gold after tonight. But we didn't pick up US title gold, and Ashton still has to defend his world title in the main event of Halloween Havoc. You'll never see it again.
Just never have a Halloween Havoc again. Scarlett is pumped for the opportunity to try and stop Liv Morgan.
Halloween Havoc, the final chapter.
I think that's better. Even though last time something was called the final chapter, it wasn't the final chapter at all. Jason. Sorry.
I thought you were referring to Sami Zayn getting a world title match after the final chapter, but that works too.
Nah, Friday 13th, the final chapter was not the final chapter, actually. There was like 8 more movies after that.
Look at Liv Morgan.
Same attire we saw on Friday.
The best jacket in WWE.
As of right now, it is.
Alright, Spice, another match that we've been waiting to see since, what, Extreme Rules?
Yeah, where they went at it the first time. Scarlett was good in that match.
That was 6 weeks ago.
Here we go again. Scarlett off to start quickly again.
Scarlett Bordeaux has been one of the most mysterious women we've ever seen in WWE. Her and Karrion Kross has brought shockwaves to sports entertainment.
Is it time for 4 versus all to fall and pray, though? That is the question.
We saw that on the Super Show. Who knows? Liv Morgan is such a talented competitor. Ashton Hudson is such a talented competitor to the point you cannot know when they will fall.
And honestly, if I had to predict, I think Liv is going to retain, has a higher chance of retaining than Ashton does right now.
I agree. I 100% agree with that statement. Now, Priest, I think, put up one of the best fights I've seen.
I mean, your match versus John Cena was really good. Or are you just talking about tonight?
I agree. I'm just talking about... I'm talking about in general, but Priest put up such a heck of a fight.
It was a really good ending, too. I think the ending was the best part of that match. And the whole match was good, but the ending was perfect.
I agree.
It was both trying for their best shots.
And then the ending.
I don't think we see Priest join the team, but he earns the respect of John Cena and Damian Priest.
That is true. That is 2 handshakes at 2 pay-per-views for Robbie. Here we go, Liv Morgan.
The only thing
Picking
is,
up Scarlett.
how's Karrion Kross gonna feel
Here
about
we go,
that?
Spice. Code breaker to Scarlett. Is that already it? 1, 2, no.
The biggest question though, how's Karrion Kross gonna feel about what Damian Priest did?
All
She was
right,
setting up for an
Scarlett
Oblivion.
fighting back. She was setting up for the Oblivion.
I think we're about to see Kross go after Priest if he can't grab that title tonight.
I could definitely see that.
I mean, we do know that Big E's next in line though, so no matter who wins tonight, we'll face Big E.
At WWE Roadblock. What a spinning heel kick by Scarlett. Kind of shades of someone else. 2. Nearly putting away Liv Morgan. Picking up Liv Morgan. Uh-oh. Scarlett. Liv Morgan's going to get out of it, though. Suplex to Scarlett Bordeaux. And Liv Morgan picking up Scarlett. Oblivion! Is that 2 for 2? 1, 2, 3. No way! Scarlett kicked out.
As much as Scarlett hasn't been known for her wrestling, she's really resilient. We've seen that in the first match, and we're seeing it right now.
And look at Scarlett at the top rope. Nice knee to the neck of Liv Morgan.
All I know is reversing that finisher, what is that, earlier could have saved Liv Morgan big time. Please don't tap out to this, if anything. If you're gonna tap, don't tap to that. Please.
The Hammy Destroyer by Scarlett Bordeaux.
The Hammy Wrecker.
The Hammy Wrecker. The Hammy Stretcher. Scarlett continuing to work on the champion. Continuing to throw everything out there like Priest did. And then look at this. Could be looking for a one-winged angel. Never mind. Hurricane Rana by Liv Morgan. And picking up Scarlett. One more Oblivion to Scarlett. 1, 2, 3.
Liv Morgan retain.
That's another one of 4 versus All's titles.
Good fight from Scarlett, though.
I agree. Wait. What's going on here? Not again.
I think Karrion Kross is having a fit in the back right now.
Little bit, bro. Oh my God.
Or maybe some respect from the two now. Maybe they just hated each other so much for so long they started respecting each other on both sides. I guess we'll find out later.
I'm just so confused, Spice. That's a second one.
Nice job, stupid. I think
Oh
4
my
versus All is starting to
gosh.
get their credibility back.
Everyone's kind of starting to take notice.
Match. I forgot about the Undertaker and Cody Rhodes. I forgot about this match.
Oh,
We're going to hit 2 hours.
Easily.
Because we're at an hour 49 now.
Bro, why did I think that in my head? Bro, I'm a freaking psychic.
Let me check the share play real quick.
Spice, your favorite entrance is about to come out.
We'll end up having to do one more share play, but that's it.
All right. Oh my God. We get an extra treat, Spice. Look at this man, former WWE World Heavyweight Champion, The Undertaker, continues to just wreck
That is
whoever
such a
he
cool shot,
wants.
dude.
It is, bro.
They do so good with his camera work on this entrance.
A lot of these entrances have some crazy camera work to it. He is walking down to the ring menacingly. Halloween Havoc has been absolutely phenomenal all the way through. Oh my God. Imagine if you're Cody Rhodes right now, who didn't even sign up for this. Was in a match with Bray Wyatt, who Undertaker conquered. And Undertaker said Cody was next.
That's just a scary fact. If you're just in the roster, you've got to be careful because like the Undertaker's looming, and you don't want to be next.
And you don't have to do anything. We don't even know if there's a correlation to this. The Undertaker just does it to do it.
That entrance took an hour itself.
And I'm okay with it.
I had to let
My
it play out this time.
Oh,
the camera work on his
my
entrance is amazing.
God.
Also, can we talk about how like the ring post is cool too, with like the little pumpkin over there? It's cool.
The Undertaker is here.
It's not done yet. Wow, what an entrance. If only this was the next game already. I wouldn't be hearing this generic music. Former World Heavyweight Champion. Now targeted by The Undertaker. That is 4 words you don't want to hear in the same sentence. Targeted by The Undertaker.
Well, Spice, Cody Rhodes has done this for months. He's been at the top of Monday Night Raw. He's been world champion. He's beaten Chris Cosmic. He's beaten all these guys. As scary as The Undertaker is, Cody Rhodes could be just as good. And this is why Halloween Havoc is the thing you'll never see again. Everyone's chanting Undertaker. We definitely have to agree, over the past 2 years, there is no one more over, consistently over, than The Undertaker.
The crazy thing is, Undertaker is a champion in Universe Mode. He beat Chris Cosmic.
He was the first one to really ever beat Chris Cosmic.
And then this year, it's just been pretty easy.
Nice little DDT by Cody Rhodes.
Cody Rhodes did it right. Cody Rhodes did it. Lesnar's done it twice. 4 versus All has done it twice. Am I missing anyone?
Not off the top of my head.
Which we haven't seen Chris Cosmic in a while, which is very strange.
That is very true.
Since that little cross-brand title run he had. He's just been
We'll
kind
just
of
have to wait and see.
back in the shadows.
But that's when someone becomes their most dangerous. when
Cody
they're not
Rhodes.
even being thought about. Think of LA Knight. Think of LA Knight as a perfect example of when you're not
didn't mean
in
to
the
do that.
situation you are most dangerous.
I bumped
Because
out my
LA
foot.
Knight came in unknown and defeated Walter, who is the hottest act in sports entertainment, and Sheamus, who has the most accolades out of those guys. And LA Knight came on, performed a show, and walked out WWE World Heavyweight Champion for the first time in his career.
And now, right after this match, we get to find out who he will
Cody
probably
Rhodes
most likely be
taking
facing.
a choke slam to the Undertaker. And
Was that not his signature?
I thought it should have been. And now Undertaker taking him for a ride.
He just got a choke slam as a normal move. Huh? That's fine, I guess.
And going for a pin on Rhodes. 1, 2, not enough to put him away.
Yeah, right after this match, we get to figure out who he will most likely be facing at Survivor Series.
Just think if someone has to go up against the Undertaker.
That would not be fun.
Just think of LA Knight's case. Undertaker could be the next man that he has
He
to
really
face.
could be, and if you're undefeated or not, that's the Undertaker. Even if I looked like Omos, I would be scared to face the Undertaker.
Undertaker with chair shots and then a nice spine buster to Rhodes.
The chair's so messed up, he couldn't connect with those ones.
I mean, hitting Rhodes with 7 chair shots makes sense. And then he's not done with this
Still
chair.
not done. That's crazy.
This is what happens when you face the Undertaker.
That's the thing. Cody didn't do anything bad to him either. He just was minding his own business. That's what makes you feel even more for Cody Rhodes.
Kofi Kingston was minding his business. Chris Cosmic was minding his business. Everyone minds their business. Undertaker don't give a fuck. 1, 2, nearly enough to put away Undertaker from that crossroads, but it wasn't. And what's Cody looking for? Nice swinging neck breaker to the Undertaker.
Uh-oh.
Oh no. The lights go out. Cody Rhodes in trouble. Undertaker has him in
It'd
a
be so
fireman's
much
carry.
cooler if he would do that when he has a finisher.
I agree. If he had a tombstone right there and tombstones him on the chair.
And that's the thing. You gotta
Leg
think.
drop by the Undertaker.
Will the Undertaker
Oh no.
be at the Royal Rumble? Will he be at WrestleMania? And if he is, who's he gonna
Cody
go
Rhodes
after?
in trouble in that Hell's Gate though. Will he tap out? He has nowhere to go. That's the same fate Bray Wyatt was in. And oh no. Cody Rhodes fainted. 1, 2, 3. No way! Rhodes is alive! Undertaker can't believe it!
And he just broke his butt.
Rhodes getting back into the matchup. Uh-oh, what's he looking for? No. Undertaker's in a lot of trouble here. Where the chair's planted. Oh my God! Undertaker's neck is shattered. 2.
His neck and his butt are
No.
shattered.
Nice. And now
That's the thing. If you're Cody Rhodes, if you can't put the Undertaker away here, what else? What else do you got to do?
Cody Rhodes could put Taker away, but he gets his infamous sledgehammer.
Yeah, not
And
Triple H
look
is
at that
his.
clothesline by Taker. And uh-oh. Undertaker going to the top a second time. With Rhodes. Lands it. Rhodes in trouble. Taker going for another pin. 1, 2. No. I'm
There's no way.
freaking flinging everything.
I mean, hit the old school on his cup.
Nice. And what a clothesline by Cody with one adrenaline, telling Undertaker to get to his feet. And here we go. Crossroads to Taker again. Lands it. Is Taker out? 1, 2, 3.
What a win for Cody.
Agreed.
But Cody, you might want to run as fast as you can.
Uh-oh. Cody Rhodes and The Undertaker. Uh-oh. No, not this animation. No! Cody, what have you done in your own right? What have you done? Uh-oh.
He just doomed the rest of the roster. That's what he did.
Oh, no.
Everyone better hold their titles close. Including the women. He's going to start tombstone power driving them too.
Brandy better run.
He's gonna take down 4 versus all by himself.
Oh no. Not my IC title.
The 4 stages of hell match. Taker versus 4
Wow.
versus all.
Liv Morgan versus...
The Undertaker.
You know what would be kind of cool though? Michelle McCool versus Liv Morgan.
Maybe. Here we go. Who will be representing NXT? Most likely representing NXT at Survivor Series. Because who knows? We could have a title match on a NXT. You don't know that. But the next big pay-per-view after this is Survivor Series. The Battle of the Brands.
Edge and Seth Rollins 1-on-1.
It's so hard not to sing his song. It's so good. Especially when you're listening to it. Sucks even more.
On this day, I see clearly Seth Rollins' title reign is most likely coming to an end.
I mean, with the fight Ambrose put up, we'll have to see what Edge does. He looks ready to go.
This is Breezy's first booked world title match.
What a match it is. Speaking of the devil,
Oh my god!
Beetlejuice that. He's here. That man's like, I heard my world title match is on. Let me join real quick.
Here we go, the king of NXT. Everyone's going nuts, singing his song. This house is about to burn it down. Seth Rollins, the king of NXT, the once again NXT Universal Champion.
Yep. And we combined NXT and
Havoc.
SmackDown. We're on
We
the
had a
pay-per-view.
14 match Havoc show. Holy crap.
1 match left. He was in here earlier. Yep, he was here earlier.
He was not on the show.
It's talking about him in real life. You would be annoyed to find out that
People
4
are
versus all
booing
is
Seth
playing
Rollins.
good. 4 versus all is dominating
Is
tonight.
that just what it takes when you're facing Edge?
I think it's the
Everyone's
Edge
saying
treatment.
Edge. It's the Edge treatment. It has to be.
Everyone loves Edge. I mean, everyone loves Seth. It's one of those things where I don't think it's people who hate Seth Rollins, they just love Edge.
It's just Tampa, Florida, and Seth Rollins is not a Florida-known person.
But this match should be a good one.
He's getting boos after every move.
The fans do not seem to take a kind liking to Seth Rollins.
not.
Yeah, he squashed Omos, destroyed
He
him.
destroyed Omos.
That match was like 2 minutes long, if that. It might have been less
It
than
looked
that.
great, and then
He was dominant. He's on like a 3 or 4 match losing streak.
Look at Rollins though. Ripcord knee strike! The same knee strike that took John Cena out of action and made his nose look like fucking Pinocchio.
Nice.
And here we go. Look at Edge now.
Oh, King. We're going to have up-to-date commentating from now on. I can't believe, like, we can share play while I'm streaming. I didn't know that was a thing. I didn't know you could do it.
PS4 sucks. It wasn't a thing.
We
on the
did it by
PS4.
accident. I started streaming and I accidentally left the share play up and MRC was still in it and he was watching it as I was. I was like, wait a minute. I'll probably have to restart it after this match, but
Snap drop, knee to the face of Edge.
see, it didn't work on PS4 and I just didn't really think to try it on the 5. Because I didn't think it would work
Spice,
here.
it definitely is. Every move Edge does, people jump out of their seats, and every move Seth does, everyone's giving him a loud boo.
What, King?
Tampa, Florida. Yep.
Oh, Trish Stratus. She won.
Yep.
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 It was a good match. Trish Stratus and Naomi had a good match. That's the thing about Naomi. She goes and has a few good matches, and then she loses the title. She'll be back in like 2 months to win
Seth
it.
picking up Edge.
Textbook of execution.
Textbook of execution by Edge. I said that backwards. 1, 2.
Edge
not
by
enough.
textbook of execution.
Oh no! I said Seth picking up Edge.
Yeah, right at the same
And
time.
then Edge setting up the champion for spear. Could he hit it?
Nailed it.
Spear to Seth Rollins. Is it? 1, 2. No. The king of NXT holds on to his title for now.
And that was quite a forceful kick out. He's still got fight left.
I agree. Edge
No,
going to
this
the top
pay-per-view was
rope.
delivered. It has been good.
Missing that drop kick countered by Seth
The
Rollins.
Viking Raiders failed to capture the gold earlier, King. The Way retained the game.
Seth Rollins now beating down Edge after that spear. He needs to
Crowd
get
does
his
not
momentum
like
going.
Seth Rollins.
I agree. Tampa, Florida is all Edge.
That man
I
breathes,
can't
he gets
say that's
booed.
everywhere though. I can't say that's everywhere. People love Seth. What a move by Seth!
People love Seth. What a move.
Fuck you, fans. Seth is great. Look
is.
at that. 1, 2. No. Just a big move that he does.
I think his signature is a curb stomp.
No, that's his finisher.
His finisher
Seth was not able to hit his curb stomp right there, speaking of the devil. And look at Edge, double clothesline, planting Seth. And goes for a pin.
Face plant.
1, 2. No! Oh my gosh! Oh my gosh! Rollins barely
That was close.
kicking out.
That was really
And
close.
Edge throwing headbutts. Here
Man,
we go.
shaking
Edge getting to his feet. I agree. Big power slam there by Edge. Edge is getting goosebumps right now. He is working on Rollins.
Uh-oh.
And uh-oh.
Setting
Rollins
up.
is in trouble. Rollins refuses to get up.
That's wise. That's wise. Stay down. Spear!
And then a spear. 1, 2, 3.
Down goes Rollins.
Edge gets his title back.
So
On
for
this
now,
day,
the Survivor
I
Series
said
match is LA
correctly.
Knight, Edge, and to be determined next.
I said at the start of the match.
What's if you can I don't think you can use something smooth, but what's the difference between the overall with Seth and Edge?
95 and 92.
Let's answer these questions after.
Yeah, I guess. Yeah,
Okay, hold on. We're gonna restart the share play real quick, and this will be
Alright.
the last time.
Oh my gosh. Spice, it's the main event.
this is actually like Edge.
Nervous. Oh man.
I said at the start of the match. I said at the start of the match. On
Yeah,
this
they've
day,
been great.
I see clearly Seth Rollins was about to lose his title, and he did. He looked great, but he could not put away Edge one bit in that match. And Spice, we've seen 2 handshakes out of Damian Priest and Robbie, who absolutely hated each other coming up to this pay-per-view. We've seen a handshake from Scarlett and Liv. Both of Karrion Kross's people lost. But it comes down to this. This steel cage match.
The Action Championship.
Nice, nice, nice.
Karrion Kross.
Here we go. Karrion Kross has been looming on that title for over 3
It says
months.
Action. No, it says Action Championship. Not the WWE Championship, the Action Championship. This guy's been good lately. That's all there is to say about it. Saying he's probably the favorite to win right now isn't out of the realm of the possibility.
I don't think you lost a match.
I've lost. I just lost on SmackDown, actually, the SmackDown NXT
He
Super
lost
Show.
to Priest, who lost to me.
He did hit 3 finishers on me, though. Like 3 finishers and 2 signatures. So, I mean, I better not be kicking out of that, or that ruins Damian Priest.
Well, Spice, the fall of Karrion Kross's team shows here tonight.
You gotta think
But-
if that's on his mind. Maybe this was
But-
planned. Maybe it's one of those things where it's like, if we lose, we show respect. If we win, we show respect. It's one of those things. Maybe they hate each other for so much that maybe they started to respect each other.
In 4 weeks, they're going to be on the same team. And here we go. Kross. Going from an idea that this was 2 people hating each other to now Karrion Kross just wanting to get to the top.
King, if
The
you get a chance,
main
go back and
event
watch the
of
full Undertaker
tonight.
entrance. It is amazing. Just look at like the camera angles and stuff. It is phenomenal.
What a way to main event this match. A steel cage match.
Yeah.
14 matches of action tonight, and we are at the main event.
Man, just standing in the ring menacingly. I was waiting for his entrance to freaking end.
And here we go in his ring gear. What is that ring? What is that ring gear by Karrion Kross though?
I didn't know. I regret making it white because it looked like underwear, but I tried to make it a little bit more silver.
And here we go. Oh my God, Spice! You and your mask. Coming out in a different entrance attire than the other 4 versus all teammates. Ashton Hudson on the biggest stage as of now. Halloween Havoc. It's literally, it's so crazy to me, Spice, because This has been the feud for the past 3 months, and these two are about to be locked up in a cage with a stipulation that they cannot leave the cage.
They have to end it inside.
It is going to be nuts.
Pin or submission, so the cross jacket is in play.
Will Ashton tap out
Well, yeah, see,
to the cross
they're kind of
jacket?
gray. They're gray enough. I tried to make it not white.
I actually kind of like it now, but when it was earlier, it looked what the hell. But Karrion Kross, Ashton Hudson, main event of Halloween Havoc. Look at Ashton Hudson, knowing this could be the last night with his WWE. Oh my gosh. Ashton Hudson is on
Karrion
God
Kross.
mode.
Oh, well. There we go.
Versus Karrion Kross. Look at, I like this cage.
4 versus
What
all.
is
Locked
this?
out.
This is
Karrion
nice.
Kross's team locked out. It is down to the 2 team leaders to end this rivalry.
Here we go. Ashton already starting to work on Karrion.
So far, an opposite of what happened at Extreme Rules. It was
And here we go, Ashton. That's what 99 overall does.
I was at 100 until I lost on SmackDown. I dropped down 1.
And uh-oh, why? Okay, I was about to say.
Let's say I know I turned that off for a fact. I'm gonna say.
I'm glad that he just did a move off of it.
Hold on. Okay, I know it's. I know I'm pretty sure I did it, but I've got to make sure.
Ring
Where's
out,
it
no
at?
exiting. Is that what it is?
Huh?
Ring out, no exiting.
Might be. Climb out of cage. Yeah, off. Okay, it's off.
Okay. All right, Ashton continues to work
Oh
on
my
Kross.
god, dude! I was gonna say, what are you doing? But how nice would it be for 4 versus all to get 1 dominant win? All of the matches with them have been close. Even the pre-match show was close.
It's not even a dominant win for 4 versus all. It can be a dominant win for Ashton, but Priest took Robbie to the limit, and Scarlett put up a fight against Liv.
And Liv and Ruby did not win the women tag titles easily either.
I agree.
Well, I'm saying, like, what if they just get 1 dominant win? That would be a good thing for them.
Nice little cosmic suplex by Kross. Everyone picked up that suplex, I guess. Powerbomb it and Spice.
Just shows how basic Chris Cosmic is.
And here we go, Kross. Elbow drop to Hudson. Here we go. Look at these stomps by Kross.
And now we're a
Ashton could
little
be
more
in panic
even.
mode. Look at Kross. What a move there. Throwing the champion. Picking him up. Crossplex to Ashton. That's what he needed. Going for a pin. 1, 2. Not enough. Not enough yet. Can Ashton fall at Halloween Havoc?
Like I've been saying, if he falls, how long though? Because we know he's going to cash in that rematch clause eventually.
That is very true. Ashton fighting back.
Where did the signature go?
Here we go. Suplex. He got countered.
Oh.
And look at Ashton just continuing to work back on Kross. Such an even match so far. Here
Why
we
didn't I
go,
wear all white?
Ashton. Ducking. Nice move by Ashton. German suplex.
Every time my guy wears all white,
Was
he's
looking for an
dominant.
elbow drop and Cross gets out of the way. Oh, and then look at that boot by Cross. Going for another pin. 1, 2. Not enough to put away the champion again. And now Cross stalking. Big shot to Ashton. And
Ashton
getting
needs to
his
hit a
feet
big move.
again.
That's gonna
Look
do
at
it. That's a
this.
big move.
There it is. Bang! What a Nina Cross.
I was just saying he
Was
needs a
that
big
it?
move, and he got it.
1, 2. No.
That puts him back in the driver's seat momentarily.
Very true. And Ashton,
But this could be the
setting
knockout
up
blow.
to knock the wind out of Cross, and he does. Cross is out cold. Could that have been his opportunity right there? 2. No way! No!
I didn't think he was gonna kick out of that.
No.
Oh, man.
Oh my God! Oh my God! I'm on the floor right now. I am on the floor right now, bro. I am shocked. Cross is still alive in this match.
I think everyone
Ashton
is.
misses.
Uh-oh.
Cross breaks. Ashton's locked in. Will he tap out? Will he feint to Cross? Will Hudson be able to get out? Will Hudson be able to get out?
Cross jacket's a scary move to be put in.
Ashton breaks free on his own. Who does that? Ashton is on God mode.
Well, when you're a WWE champion, you've got to bring out everything in your power.
1, 2, no! The breakout doesn't finish the match. Oh my God. Ashton working on Cross again, has his arm, trying to snap the
Let
arm
me
of
try
Cross.
this.
Oh my gosh.
It hasn't been the longest match, but it's very suspenseful.
I agree. And then, Ashton was about to get put in the crossplex and he
That
counters.
is a good question.
But then another counter by Cross, keeping himself in the momentum seat. Picking up Ashton. Crossplex to Ashton.
And this is what I was talking about. This is how good Cross has been. That could do it.
Going for a pin. 1, 2, no!
I don't know, King. Off the top of my head,
Ashton
I'm
kicks
not
out.
sure.
Ashton kicks out.
It might
Cross
be...
picking
no, it's
up
definitely not.
Ashton. What's he looking for?
Okay, I think
Him.
we're down to that part of the match where the next finisher is gonna do it.
Uh-oh.
And that could be it right there.
Uh-oh. He's in. Ashton's in again. Ashton's in again. Ashton's struggling. Ashton's struggling. He taps out. Ashton taps out the Cross.
What did I tell you? I told you this was Karrion
Cross
Kross's time.
is world champion.
But he's alone. That's the thing.
my
He finally
God.
won, but he's alone.
No, there was no betrayals, but there was handshakes thrown. Wow. Cross took the title off of Hudson. We are in utter shock. He made Ashton Hudson tap out.
Told y'all the cross jack is a scary finisher. You want to stay out of that as much as you can.
Wow. And Halloween Havoc is complete. We are now 4 weeks away from Survivor Series. Thank you all for watching. Don't forget to hit that sub button. We will see you all for Monday Night Raw.